The Schwa was here by Henry Haley and Mackenzie M., and this is a realistic fiction book. This is Neil Shusterman, the author of The Schwa was here. The summary of The Schwa was here is about two friends and how the Schwa never gets noticed. The story takes place in Boston, Massachusetts. Some of the locations are created in their home, which is an apartment above Crowley's restaurant. With Anthony, the Schwa, Lexi, and their teachers are the characters. The conflict is that Anthony is starting to notice the Schwa less every day. Do you think the Schwa goes unnoticed forever, or come back to the life of being noticed? You will have to read The Schwa was here to find out.
The setting for The Schwa was here is in the apartment on top of Crowley's restaurant in Boston City in the summer. The definition of the setting is where and when the story takes place. The setting is normally found in the beginning.
The definition of problem is when the author identifies and describes a problem. The problem in the book is when the Schwa went to school with Anthony and wasn't getting noticed. I noticed this problem because I knew the Schwa wants to get noticed.
A character is a person, animal, or imaginary creature that takes part in the action in the story. The example is Anthony and the Schwa, Frankie, Lexi, and Mr. Crowley. Those are some of the characters in the book.
A flashback in The Schwa was here is when the Schwa gets bumped by a girl. She also said sorry. The definition of flashback is when the characters stop you in the story and take you back to a point in the past. You can find flashback in your book when your characters say last night, last year, way back when. He took us back when he said, I once remember when a girl bumped me and said sorry.
Foreshadow is giving hints to the plot. The example of this is when the Schwa and Anthony walked the dogs. The description of the example is because it was leading toward the plot of the story. This foreshadows that Mr. Crowley might pay them for their chores.
The definition of solution offers one or more possible explanations. When the Schwa wasn't getting noticed, he started dressing more nice so people will notice him. That's how I know that the problem is solved.
Henry dislikes this book because it does not get anywhere in the book. Also, the narrator always says the Schwa is always going where they are starting out every chapter. I do not like flashback because it confuses me.
Mackenzie dislikes this book because it was talking about a ton of different things at once, and I didn't like that because it confused me.
I dislike this book because I get confused with what they do in the book because first they walk the dogs, and then they don't.
Thank you for watching our slideshow, and I hope you enjoyed it. Our resources are available on the sheet that Mr. Singer has. Have a great day.